Welcome to a brand new episode of Girl, Geek, and a Gay, the show that despite having no idea what we're doing, we keep doing it anyway.
We do, and we've been doing it for over a year.
Yeah, we have.
Yeah, and it's getting better. Ish.
We keep doing it.
We're learning. Ish.
And I still don't listen to the show.
Yeah.
I'm Jose. With me are the lovely Jaime.
Hello.
And the beautiful Megan.
Hello.
How you guys doing today?
Hot. That's what I'm doing. How I'm doing today. Hot. It's too hot. It's gross.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It is not. This is not pleasant.
It's depressing. And I don't understand how some people like it. Like some people want to live in Arizona. And I'm like, okay. Good luck, girl. It's 108. And it says it feels like 111. That's
it's 108 right
It's
now?
108 right now. I know that just shook me right now. I didn't even know it was that hot until right now. That was 11:59. That's crazy. It hasn't been this hot. It hasn't. I feel like last summer wasn't hot, but this summer is like, yeah, we're getting fucked.
What is that Simpsons meme where I think Homer's like, no, look at it this way. It's the coldest summer of the rest of your life.
No, it's terrible.
Let's not see it that way.
Yeah.
But I feel like when like when they throw I think it's a newspaper and then like the butterfly's like and like screams to death.
It's
and
like
then,
catches fire.
Yeah, it catches fire and then like the newspaper, the words melt off.
Oh my
That's
god.
how I feel.
Yeah, seriously. It's not cute. Like I can't even go for a walk in the morning because it's already like blazing.
80 degrees.
Yeah, and like so I try to go at like 7 to 8 ish is when I try to go.
That's prime alien time.
No, that's nighttime.
Oh, I thought like in the evening.
No, in the mornings.
My bad.
Most of the time I go in the morning.
People wake up early.
Yeah. If I get up because he goes to work, so I get up early and I'll like go for a walk, But I haven't had any desire to do that, and I can tell because my back's been hurting too, like because I've been sitting too much. Because it's just been so damn hot. I don't want to go anywhere. Don't want to go. I was supposed to go to Fountain Valley, and I did not want to go. It's too hot.
I thought it was because it was Fountain Valley.
Well, yeah, that too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that'll do it.
And hot. You're gonna die. Yeah.
How you doing, Megan?
I'm good.
Cool. All right.
How are you, Jose? I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
I don't care. I wasn't gonna ask. I don't give a shit.
I care ish.
I've had a largely uneventful week. A lot of TV, video games, and procrastination.
Yeah.
Like that's been my week.
The usual.
Okay, remember last week I was like, hey, I did really well on spacing out the timing for the show and just like 20, 30 minutes a day. Mm-hmm. I spent like 4 hours on it yesterday.
Oh my god!
And I was still not done. And I was like, I need to go to sleep at some point.
Oh no!
But I did finally get time to watch the show Blackbird on Apple TV.
Okay.
And I ended up accidentally watching the whole thing.
Oh my god!
It's 6 episodes.
Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah, 6 hours long.
Yeah.
And it's based on a true story. And it's Taron Egerton plays. Is it Egerton or Edgerton?
I don't fucking know.
Neither do I.
That guy. He plays this drug dealer who gets busted and he gets sent to jail, right? And they kind of trick him into taking a plea deal, and he ends up getting 25 years. So then they tell him, okay, you know what? We'll eliminate the sentence, but you have to go into this facility and talk to this inmate, and we need you to get the locations of the bodies of these girls that he killed.
Oh wow!
And the guy that plays that killer, he is so good. Like he's mentally trying to think of the proper way to say this. He's not very bright, right? Mm. So he plays the character so good, and just seeing him like when he goes into that space and starts talking about things he's done and kind of like, oh no, but it's just a dream, But it's a really good show. I highly enjoyed it, and I totally recommend it.
So is he like a genius at like the murders that he does? Well, like because the first word that came to mind was like an idiot savant. Yeah, so that's why I was thinking like was what you were going along the lines.
Not really. Mm-hmm. It's just they can't find the bodies. Like that's it.
Because they're so out of it that they're not explaining what's going on.
The whole thing is that he's apparently a serial confessor. So he has confessed to crimes before that they have proven that he has not committed.
Oh.
So now when he confessed to another crime, they're like, oh, he's just a serial confessor, and they can't pin any of the crimes to him.
Oh, okay. But then he's able to describe certain situations of those of like
yeah,
those murders?
that's how they end up. Well, you know,
Spoilers. Okay,
yeah, watch the show.
gotcha. Yeah. Wow.
It's actually a really good show.
Cool.
And Taron Egerton's just he's really good, and I really like the kid.
Cool.
Also started Severance, finally.
Is that on Apple TV too?
It is
Yeah,
on
because
Apple TV.
you were talking about it quite a
Yeah,
bit, right?
and okay, so Severance is a very interesting concept. Do you know anything about it?
No.
Megan, have you even heard of it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
All right. So in Severance, they have a job at a company, and the information that they work with is quote unquote really top secret type thing. So they undergo this procedure called severance, which is it basically splits your brain into two different people.
Whoa.
So when you're at work, you're one person, and then as soon as you leave, you forget everything that went on at work.
Yes.
So
I'm remembering this now.
yeah, so the version of you at work has no knowledge of the version of you outside of work,
Oh, wow.
and vice versa.
I wish I was like, no, actually, no, I like my job.
And see, like that is really cool, because they get this new employee, and she is miserable, and she keeps trying to quit, but the other her won't let her quit. So you have to request, that you have to like send out a request to quit, because they call them outies, like the outie versions of them, and they have to decide like whether to quit or not. And this person is miserable because all she knows is work. Like she goes into an elevator, next thing you know, she's coming out of the elevator going back to work. That's how the whole thing works. And it's a really interesting concept and very
That's
slow
like-
show.
It's like when we used to work together. That's how I felt. Every day was monotonous.
You're welcome.
Oh my God, it was awful.
Yeah, so it is a slow burn, but it is a very interesting show. Also, I have a bit of a retraction to make from last week.
About liking
Stranger Things.
Oh no. Wait, about disliking? Because you didn't like
Okay.
Stranger Things.
No, I gave it a lot of shit.
Yes.
And okay, to be fair, it is
Where
hour
you
and a
on?
half long episodes.
Where are you on?
The last season.
Oh, okay.
Hour and a half long episodes, first off.
That's a lot.
And it is 7 episodes of boredom out of 9 episodes.
Oh, okay. So the last 2 are really
so
good.
so it's about 14 hours of being bored and mad at everything happening in the show. And then the last 2 episodes are actually really good.
Wow.
And I think that when a show does that or a movie does that, like it gives you a very good last 20 minutes in a movie or a very good last 2 episodes. You're like, oh man, that was a really good show. And you completely forget the 19 other shit hours that you just wasted.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
You have nothing going on in your life. You didn't waste anything.
you don't know that. I could have watched something else.
No,
I should have watched something else.
no. Honestly, I don't think it was that bad. The last season wasn't that bad. I thought it was boring
In
when
comparison?
it came to the story with what are those the ones that are in California, like so that group.
Yeah.
So that was boring.
Yeah, 'cause I'm
but
like-
the other thing that's going on in what is their town called? I forgot.
Derry.
Derry.
No, it's not
Derry. That's
it's
it.
just I know this is knockoff Stephen King.
Anyways, when
Complete with the shitty bullies and everything, like over the top bullies. And she gets bullied by 2 different groups of people in 2 different timelines. And I'm just like, I don't care. I don't care that she's getting bullied. Like I really don't.
Yeah.
at that point there's something wrong with you.
Like holy fuck, man. I really don't. I don't. And like Millie Bobby Brown, she just has this crying face the whole fucking show. I think she smiles twice in it.
I call
but
it
the whole
I
show
call
she
it
is
the
just
Kristen
crying.
Stewart face. But no,
No,
she-
because Kristen Stewart has no
no,
emotion.
but I like the story around it. So I like the
no-
whole like Vecna thing. I like the whole like because I think for me it does the whole because even Robert Englund's in it.
Yes, he is.
So it does that. When I was watching, I was like, wow, he's like Freddy Krueger, right? And I was like, wow, I like that. I like that whole like infiltrating your dreams or your dream state, which is your unconscious mind. And it was, I like that story. So I thought the story surrounding it was really good.
Okay, there were 3 different strands of story going on.
I
That's
wasn't
why
paying
every
attention to
episode.
anything
That's why
else.
every episode was an hour and a half long. An
Like-
hour and a
30
half
minutes.
long episodes.
Like I didn't care about what was going on in Russia. I didn't care what was
There was
going on
something
in
going on in
California.
Russia?
and how much of the episodes were that?
I don't know.
It was
I
like
don't remember.
15, 20 minutes of the actual supernatural part of it. And even then, I was just like, I don't care that much.
Were there like?
But you don't care about anything. So.
I don't care about shitty things.
No, you don't care about good things either. So it doesn't really fucking matter.
No, I like good
You're
things.
really picky.
I am very picky.
Exactly. So your opinion doesn't matter.
But it matters more than yours.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, because you're a woman.
No.
Oh my
That's how it
God!
counts.
Stop! I knew that's where this was going. Stop
always
it.
says that,
I
though.
know.
It doesn't
I know.
matter.
You're still sexist. I don't care.
It's my trump card.
Yeah, it is your trump card.
I know what I said.
Yeah, I know what you said. Okay.
No, but yeah, it's no. I didn't need to watch an hour and a half for a good 20 minutes.
So is it that what happens is that in the original group they all kind of split in different directions,
Yeah.
and then that's why they have to focus on their. But then do they ever come back together? Is
Yeah,
that the
they
whole
do
point
at
of
the
it?
end.
At the end.
Oh.
After 19 hours of and then I also wasn't a fan of let's take Millie Bobby Brown's power or 11's powers away, and now she's useless, so let's give her powers back. All right, cool. Like you just went back to that whole this person is useless without the one thing that makes him special.
Yeah.
Like that just tells me you have no character for her. And
Well, she has no character.
yeah, exactly. She has no character.
In general, she has no character.
And then Mike, oh my God, her fucking boyfriend's just so fucking useless, and I fucking hated him the whole fucking
He's
show.
been like that since like the second season. The first season was actually pretty good.
I don't remember
'cause I liked
seasons
him.
2 and 3 mostly. I
That's-
remember bits and pieces.
Since the second season, he's been like that. Like he's been whiny and cryy. I like the first one because he's a little kid, so it's like, oh, okay, it gives him like more reason. But as he gets older, I'm like,
And then she straight up Neo's the little girl back to life.
oh yeah, that was awful. They told her not to do that.
It's yeah.
I haven't seen it.
You don't. Just
the
The
one
first season's good.
the one good thing that came out of that of the show is a song that I've been playing like on repeat. It's like Up the Hill or something like that. I
Oh
don't
my god,
remember. I
everyone
love
has
that
been
fucking
playing
song.
that song.
Yeah, and it's
Everyone.
weird because I haven't seen the show, but I think because of TikTok, like it just got me into it. So I like that song a lot now.
I like it.
It's
just
from like
that
the
everyone-
80s or something,
yeah.
right? Yeah,
Yeah, Kate Bush.
yeah. It's a really good song.
Yeah.
But they play it so much.
Yeah, they do.
So
That's
much.
true. It could be overplayed, yeah, for sure. Also, Beyonce's album is really good.
I didn't listen to that. So.
You know the gay.
that, yeah.
Oh god.
All right, so let's talk about today's show, shall we?
Let's do it.
Yeah, because I didn't listen to the first half of the show.
It's a half.
We got creation of life. Jaime, science says you're wrong.
Okay. Why me?
Sony is at it again. We'll
Because
get there.
fuck you.
Fuck Sony. And fuck you too. All of you. Adolfo this time
Damn,
too.
Adolfo did nothing. They're just abusive at this point.
Guilty by association.
Oh my god.
J.K. Rowling is happening.
Yeah, she is.
Warner Brothers Discovery.
Yeah.
What was Michael Keaton gonna do in Batgirl?
Yeah.
More delays? And does DC have their Feige? I said Feige.
What did
Feige.
you call me? What the fuck did you
Feige.
call me? Yeah.
Looks like the scientists from the University of Cambridge have created model embryos from mice stem cells. And they have formed a brain, a beating heart, and foundations for all the other organs found in the body.
Crazy.
I know, like they were developed without eggs or sperm.
Whoa. Why are we people then? Like,
Why are we people? That's
Because we're not mice.
we don't. Okay. They're going to make our stuff out of nothing now. Out of what though? You said stem cells.
Yeah, stem
okay,
cells.
Got you.
They were using stem cells found in early mammalian development, guiding them to the point where they start interacting. So it was still a very guided process, but you just practically created life in a lab.
Yeah.
Which is what creationists tell you can never do.
But does it look good? Because like
Well-
I was looking at the what is it, the lab meat? You know how they're trying to basically create
protein.
beef,
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
for like, in the lab instead of it being an actual like cow.
Animals.
And it looks disgusting. It looks really gelatinous. I want to like throw it in the trash. I was like, cook it first. Don't show it to me like that. That's nasty. Like if I saw that, I would be like, ugh.
Well, the
Just
McRib.
give me the Impossible Burger. No, it doesn't look like that. That even looks. At least that looks solid. Not like it doesn't.
Not like goo.
Yeah. Okay. You guys know that pink goo from McDonald's that makes chicken nuggets, right? Okay.
That's tubby custard.
That looks better. Dude, that looks better than whatever the hell this clear red
I think it used to be that way, by the way. I don't think it's that way anymore. It's
not
all
like-
natural white chicken.
Because they show pictures of it, and it's a custard machine from Teletubbies.
Really?
Yeah.
Like that's what that picture is. It's
I
just
mean-
an internet lying to you.
Still?
I don't fucking know, but I don't care. It tastes delicious.
Because I know at one point it was supposed to be that,
The
and
pink
then they
paste?
got caught, and then they were like, okay, we'll use,
okay,
the
so
white part of the chicken.
even if it is, it's
I'm
still
just
like
curious.
mashed together.
Yeah.
And it looks pretty solid, right?
Yeah.
This looks like it's red, right? It looks like blood or whatever, but it looks kind of clear. Like it has this weird clear tint to it, and
You're
I'm
freaking
just
me
like,
out.
I don't want that. Like, give me the. I'll
don't
eat
want
the
that in my mouth.
Impossible meat before I eat that. Even though the Impossible meat is really good, don't get me
Yeah.
wrong. It's just that I'd rather have that than whatever the hell that is.
Yeah.
Or give me the whole cow. I'm fine with that. Just slaughter the cows are fine because gross, so nasty.
Just Impossible
so are
meat.
Are they
Well,
gelatinous?
they're embryos.
Gelatinous mice.
These are, so they're
So they
babies,
are.
right?
Well, I mean, no, they're embryos.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well,
they're-
cells.
they're little
Excuse me.
tiny-
Yeah.
yeah.
Life.
Do we have to
got
get
it.
into-
No, shut
into
up.
another
blah, blah,
debate?
blah, blah.
No, yeah, they're
I'm
just
pro-choice.
embryos.
Are you?
I don't know what
I don't know,
am.
man. You just said that
You
kind
know,
of quick.
It's
You
funny,
literally said they're baby.
It's funny because Bill Burr had this whole conversation, like a whole bit about it, where he's like, "Look, I'm kind of on the fence about it. Like, on one hand, everybody should be allowed to choose whatever they want to do. On the other hand, you're kind of murdering babies." I was like, "Oh," I laughed. But anyway,
No.
continue.
Stem cells were guided through into structures that progress through the successive developmental stages until they had beating hearts and the foundation of a brain.
Words.
So of course they're not all
A
fully formed. Yeah, there is just a
foundation.
foundation of the
Okay,
brain.
so I would like to see what it comes into, like.
Oh, you
does it
just
have
want to see it.
intelligence or-
You want to see it be born.
Yeah, because I want to see like if it has intelligence, like because it's really hard to like replicate.
Oh, yeah.
like all the connections that the brain has, like the wiring.
Very much
That's
so.
the most difficult part.
Yeah, and this
So
is.
I want to see that.
And mind you, like this is just the beginning stages. Right now, scientists think that the results can help them understand why some embryos develop into healthy pregnancies while others fail.
I want to see it like keep going though. You know what I mean? Like I just
Yeah,
want
of
to see a
course.
complete one because I want to see how
You
it's gonna
just-
be like.
You just want to
No.
see you just want to see like literal lab-made mice.
Like
Oh my God.
Like that lab meat. I wanted to kill it.
Oh my God.
It looked like it was,
It was
in pain.
asking you, aw.
Yeah, it was like kill me.
Oh my
I was like,
god.
alright, I'll do
Okay,
it.
Voldemort.
Yeah.
Please, yeah.
Remember when he was in his early stages?
Yeah,
like that.
he was just like a piece of brain, and then he became like a
No, remember when he was
fetus
that
thing?
weird fetus thing? That's what he looked like. I was
They should have
like,
they should have got him then. See, baby Hitler.
You know. If it's,
Oh my god! Oh my god!
other conversation.
Oh my god! Okay. Okay.
Professor Jaime.
What? What the fuck? It is not that time yet.
No? Damn.
I'm not even in my robe yet.
I'm getting a little ahead of myself.
A little ahead of yourself. Yeah.
What's your zodiac sign?
You bitch. You're gonna list. You're gonna say something. I'm a Virgo. Thank you very much.
Okay, and Adolfo is also a Virgo, right?
Yes, correct.
And from what
You're
you
a
said
Leo.
earlier, you mentioned that Megan's dad is also a Virgo.
Yes. Could it be that the zodiac has changed? Is that what you're gonna say?
I mean,
Does it turn out that there's actually a 13th zodiac?
well, yeah, there has been a 13th zodiac sign.
13th,
Yeah.
so-
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
it
was
was.
Ophiuchus.
It was actually in
Fuchsius.
between.
Ophiuchus.
That's the name of the zodiac.
Ophiuchus?
Huh?
What?
No, I mean, that's not news.
No, is that the name of the zodiac?
Ophiuchus, yes.
I don't like that. That sounds awful.
I heard it was
You
in
just,
between.
you just barely not miss being Ophiuchus.
What? What did you just say?
I'm trying to think how to word that.
You
Because I
just
think it's like in November.
missed being
Yeah, I think it's
officious,
November
is what
through,
you're trying-
Think?
December. Like November 20th through December
Yeah.
20th or something.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
thank the zodiac.
Z-
signs.
look,
Awful.
actually, the original Virgo symbol was a sphinx, and I actually really like that more than like a virgin. You know, I just thought that it sounded like a much
a
cooler
virgin?
design. It's a woman, like a womanly figure, usually holding
Mary.
like what?
No?
It's married.
Mary.
Oh, Mary. Oh, I don't know. Is it?
I don't know.
Oh, Yeah, so it's a female. It's a female, and nothing's wrong with females. It's just
But
the-
everything.
No, I don't know the way you
it's
said
just
it.
a sphinx is really cool. You know.
Well, when ancient astrologers came up with the zodiac calendar, they were unaware of the wobble in Earth's motion that would disrupt the system as time progressed.
Okay, science.
Well, it's just I don't understand how
Those
you could
milliseconds that
how
we
you
lost
could
in
talk
life.
about. I don't understand how we talk about how the stars influence who we are
Yeah.
because it makes no sense.
Yeah.
But it has caused signs to shift about a month. So that's what it is.
So I'm actually a Leo.
You are a Leo.
Yeah, I kind of figured that.
Yeah. Of course you did.
And you're a bitch. No, I'm just kidding.
I kind of figured that.
Yeah. No, I'm just joking.
Nah, I'm pretty much a Capricorn.
Yeah, I'm pretty much a Virgo. I know that already too.
No, you're a Sagittarius.
I do
No,
have
my
a Leo
sister's a
moon.
Sagittarius.
Not anymore.
No, she is.
Science, Jose. Science, okay. Jose, you're not winning this one. You're not winning this one.
How you could never win against
You get
You
yeah.
need reason, and we don't work on that.
women.
Fuck you. Nothing's wrong with women. I am not a woman.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Not that there's anything wrong. I'm just not. I don't identify female.
Or-
Why is
or-
that so funny, Jose? Fuck.
Because he's a sexist piece of trash.
Yeah, I know.
That's
Because I
why.
remember whenever somebody would talk about gay people, they would go, not that there's anything wrong with that. And I think there's a whole Seinfeld episode about that,
Okay.
where they keep mentioning like gay people, and then they go, but there's not that there's anything wrong with that.
It's because you got to clarify, otherwise it comes off really ignorant.
All right.
Yeah.
Or condescending.
Yeah. Also, my moon is a Leo, which is why
I don't know what that means.
So that's where a lot
There's
of
only one moon. We can see it.
Well, it's where the moon was at the time of your birth.
Ah.
Yeah. So there's other things that affect your personality. It's not just your clear
People say
zodiac.
shit like that to me all the time, and I'm like, okay. They're like, well, I'm an Aquarius with, a Virgo moon.
I'm a
and
rising
I don't know what
Aries.
the fuck that means. Yeah,
I
and
got
I'm like,
rising
I don't.
Aries.
It's really easy to Google now, like, because it's a whole natal chart that you
My
can do.
rising Aries is too.
Disgusting.
Look,
You're welcome.
So in the zodiac, there's a bunch of different things that affect
That
who
don't
you
make sense.
are. Okay, so everything depends on where each planet was placed at the time of your birth. So or planet and then the moon. So and then the sun, right? So your sun sign is Virgo because that's where you were where the Earth was at that time. I
What
don't
is
fucking
this
know what that
called?
means actually. Your natal chart. You can also but it asks you for your time of birth and your place of birth. So if you
I
really
know
need
that.
to know you know your time of birth? I didn't know that. I have to every time I have to look at my birth certificate to make sure. Anyway, I do have a Leo moon, which causes me to be a little bit more confident than I should be. So
What does that even mean?
like, you know how you are because you're a Leo?
I don't think that's why.
I have some of that in me. I have some of you.
I mean, look, I was drunk and needed the money.
Bitch, you didn't get money. I gave you a ride on this dude. Just kidding. Jose never did that. On record.
Adolfo's about to tackle me right now.
He's down. What are you talking about? He's trying to give you a ride too. To your job.
Yeah.
Okay. So thank you for trying to discredit
Thank you for
me.
science to bring science.
Thank you for trying to discredit my beliefs.
Because they're wrong.
Says you.
Says science.
Says your mom.
No, my mom's wrong a lot too, though.
Aw. I'm just kidding. I don't know your mom. She's probably a wonderful lady. No, don't say anything about your mom. Let's move on.
I don't know. I can't afford to talk to my mom.
Oh my God. What does that mean?
I have to save up money. Every time I talk to her, she asks me for money.
Fuck. Okay. We're not going down. See, we need to have a therapy session.
No, we don't.
Off the air.
I texted her yesterday. It cost me $400.
Shut up. Really?
I was like, damn, I was just seeing how you
I don't wanna
were.
hear
Can I call you and ask you for $400?
No, I'm
Please.
broke.
Are you?
I don't know.
Apparently,
Just text me before my mom does, apparently.
Cool. When does she text you usually? Monday mornings?
When
Oh,
she
wait.
needs
What was
money.
yesterday? Saturday morning. Got it. Okay. Cool. I'll text you
Damn, it is
Friday.
Saturday. I have no idea what day's what anymore.
Okay, next.
First, I was thinking it was Thursday because Megan's here.
Yeah.
So last week we talked about Sony being sued for gouging customers.
Yeah, for the prices, like they were charging more in pricing, right?
Yeah, and they were tacking on a 30% commission to the
My
purchase.
sun is in Capricorn. My moon is in Scorpio.
Those are good. Those are two Earth signs too. No, that's a water sign. Sorry.
Mercury, Capricorn.
Ooh, double Capricorn. Look at you.
Venus,
I don't know what this
Sagittarius.
means.
Mars, Aries, Jupiter, Taurus, Saturn, Capricorn, Uranus, Capricorn.
Where's Uranus?
In Capricorn. Neptune, Capricorn.
You have a whole lot of Capricorn. That's crazy.
Pluto, Scorpio, Lilith, Virgo, and Node, Pisces. What's Placidus?
So that's beyond me at that point. I only go to like.
I'm pretty sure that was a Roman emperor.
Oh,
Masculine,
maybe.
2, fire. Feminine, 8, earth. 6. I don't know what that is.
I think that just means.
I don't know what any of this is.
Okay, so each of the zodiac signs has an element related to it. So Leos are fire, Virgos are earth, Capricorns are earth, Scorpio is water. There's each of them have 3 specific things. It's like specific. Each of the elements has 3 specific zodiacs that relate to the elements.
It's
so
like some Captain Planet
Aries,
shit.
yeah, I totally see it that way too. And it's funny because we had a teams group, and
With
we
our
had
powers combined.
yes, and all 4 of us were different zodiac signs, and I was like so excited. I was like, we're
I'm
all different
basically
elements.
Captain Planet.
Yeah, so it was.
So I have fire, earth, and water, but not air.
You don't have
Fuck
any air signs?
No
Wow.
air. Fuck that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what that means, but cool.
Yeah.
All right.
You can read more about it. On that note, did you guys? I posted. Wow, you're a bitch. You actually liked the picture too.
That doesn't mean I looked at it.
Wow. Okay. Anyway, there was our family. My parents bought us a tres leches cake, and it had so many 3s on it. It was like making my brain like.
Oh, because
so
you're 35
happy.
or 30.
Bitch, I'm 36.
You look. You
I
look
said
35.
3s. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
Because you're 35 and he's 37.
39.
Oh,
39. It's 39.
You're a good looking 39.
You're
He's not even listening.
He said you're a good-looking 39. Yeah. Anyway, and like 6. Can you leave, please? No,
Don't go anywhere.
and like the 6 is divisible by 3. The 9 is divisible by 3. Then there was 3 3.
Are you into
numerology?
What is
numerology as well?
happening?
I'm not, but I did read it, and it's apparently a really
Where
lucky
are your
number.
crystals,
It's gonna
witch?
be a. There might be some somewhere in here. I'm just not sure exactly
Are
where
they in
they're
your?
at.
They're behind the hippo. Or, I'm sorry, the
Yeah.
pug.
There's a hippo.
There's a pug.
There is a pug and a hippo.
Oh, there's just a hippo.
I did have bracelets at one point.
Oh,
I have my tarot cards too. I do tarot
Do you sleep
sometimes.
with them under your bed? Because you're supposed to.
Are you?
Yeah.
No,
So it
never
gets your
did that.
energy.
Why are you gay?
Because my moon is in Leo. Okay. Next story. Oh, we already talked about Sony.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sony
Sorry, I don't know what this means. That's why I
okay.
thought he
nothing.
was gonna.
Nothing.
No, you.
Shut
It
up.
means nothing.
Shut
I
up.
like to believe in magic. All right, you're just trash. So
Yeah.
I don't like to believe in you.
Yeah.
You're like the.
It's all about the energy you put into it too.
Yeah,
you
and
know?
his energy
Of
is
course.
awful.
Yeah,
Have you ever been around him?
That's why I said he's a bitch.
Yeah.
You're not,
Yeah,
Jose.
your moon is in bitch rising.
No, his bitch is rising. That's what it is.
I mean, not
oh,
wrong.
you look adorable.
Looks like Sony's trying to make up some of the money they might have to pay in that lawsuit because they're hiking up the price for the PlayStation 5.
Oh yeah, of
Oh
course.
my god.
Yeah.
Wait, didn't you just buy it?
I did.
Oh,
Lucky
nice.
you.
I know.
There you go.
I skipped it. It's not being hiked up here in the U.S. just yet.
It's UK, right?
It's pretty much everywhere else.
Oh.
There's a small increase in Canada of only like 3.2%. The highest increase is going to be in China for almost 13%.
Yeah, fuck China.
Yeah. Even in Japan, Japan's actually getting
Hey,
a pretty.
China's trash, all right? Free Hong Kong
Okay.
and Tibet.
Yes.
And everywhere else, they're trying to fucking like take over Taiwan too.
America.
Yeah, Winnie the Pooh's going to be really upset.
You know they didn't.
I think I'm banned from China now.
And you know Winnie the Pooh is banned from China. Wait, that's
Yeah,
why you said
yes.
that.
Oh my God.
Sorry.
You're adorable.
I just saw a video about this yesterday, even though we've talked about it in the past.
His Leo is rising.
Yeah.
so that's
No, that's my other Virgo. She's dumb.
Yeah. But, I mean, I get it, though. You know, struggling corporations like Sony, they need to make a buck wherever they can.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, poor guys. They're really in the lurch.
Bullshit.
All right, you have feelings on Amazon Prime, right?
Yeah. I
So-
think this is the last year I'm gonna have it.
Okay.
Wait, as the TV as the net, like
No,
the,
just in general.
yeah.
How do you feel about Amazon Prime?
I don't give a fuck. I just bought a glue gun with glue sticks for like $10. I'm
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Well, Disney Prime might be a thing soon enough.
Nice. I'll take it.
They're
Well-
exploring a membership program similar to Amazon Prime.
Are they gonna deliver shit?
It's still in early talks, so it is talking about various exclusives, like discounts and other enticement for subscribers, secondary quote-unquote benefit, and I don't see how this is
I
really
don't
a
want
benefit,
that. I want.
would be allowing the company to collect more information on customer taste and habits, improving its ability to cross-sell and its from its various businesses.
No,
That's weird.
I'm good. I don't want that.
Yeah.
And
No.
they do have a D23 program that I had no idea was a thing.
I don't know why D23 sounds dirty to me every time you say it.
Like
Maybe it's
Dick
just you.
23 or
Yeah,
something.
maybe that's
Yeah.
all I'm thinking is dick.
23 dicks.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a lot of dicks.
That's a festival.
Nice.
Festival of Dicks.
Yeah.
The
D23.
festival of dicks.
The D. There is a 23, a D23? Oh yeah. People kept asking when we went
A
to
lot
Japan.
of people named Richard.
No, no. So it's a penis festival. When we went to Japan, coincidentally,
Uh-huh.
there was a penis festival going on, and people kept hitting us up on Instagram talking about, "Hey, you guys going to a penis festival?" Like, fuck you guys, yes.
We're already here,
What do you mean? I'm taking part in it.
but the fact that you insinuated it.
Yeah,
I'm just
fucking
imagining
dare
Jaime
you.
like, oh my god, I didn't see this coming.
Yeah, oh my god. No, seriously though, we didn't know about it because we're like,
you.
we're only kind of gay. Stop. It was more than 23.
Counting?
But this is here in America.
No, it was in Japan.
All right. No, I'm saying in America it's 23. Okay, you gotta relax. All right.
No,
We
That,
have
that's
a
as
limit.
many dicks as we're allowed to legally
Get
Says
have in
who?
one place.
Where?
Well, the D23,
Buddy.
the D23 subscription offers the opportunity to buy exclusive merchandise, a subscription to the quarterly D23 magazine, and discounted tickets to the expo.
No, I don't want any of that.
don't
I
care.
like Amazon Prime because I can buy things and get it the next day or same day.
So it's
That's
not
the
like
point of
a
that.
it's not like
Well-
a store. It's just for whatever they
Well,
sell.
that's what the D23 membership that they currently have right now does.
Hmm.
The Disney Prime membership is supposed to be different, but they just haven't figured out what they're going to do
Like
with it.
if the Prime is gonna give me like a glue gun with Disney characters on it, I'm good on that. Yeah, I'll take it. But if you're not gonna deliver shit to my house so efficiently, no.
So
I agree.
Because it sounds like it's just going by name. It doesn't sound like it's gonna become like Amazon. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because Amazon, like you said, they
What do
deliver
you have
stuff.
against Amazon? Because they're
the
sweatshop
way-
and all that, and you're
yeah.
like all ethical.
the way they treat their
and all that?
employees, they can't take break. Like if they need to go, like the facilities, the way the facilities are laid out is like you work in a certain part of a warehouse. If you need to take a break to go to your restroom, they time you, right? So you have like a 10, 15 minute break, right? And most of the time you don't have enough time to get to the facilities to use the restroom and stuff like that, just as an example. This is just as an example, right? So people have like started creating a habit of like using the restroom in their spots because they get docked for pay if they're not doing the right stuff. So they don't allow like correct breaks. They're obviously a sweatshop. Like they're if you don't keep up with their demands, they are not hesitant to let you go, which
Okay.
is why a lot of places are trying to unionize. A lot of like Amazon places were trying to unionize.
I'm
as
okay
part of
with
the
that,
issue.
but I don't care if they're unionized or anything like that. But they get my shit quick and
Yeah.
efficient. Like I said,
Yeah.
I ordered glue gun last night. I got it this morning. It was fantastic.
Yeah,
It was great.
yeah.
Fast
Have you
delivery.
used your glue gun yet?
No, I need to because I'm gonna do the Halloween thing I was telling you about.
Ah.
So, but I needed it this like for today.
Now imagine a
And so I got
Disney
it.
themed glue gun.
That would be amazing.
But see, that's what
I'll
I'm-
buy that.
that's what
I'll
I'm
pay
not-
$23 for that glue gun.
That's what that's what I'm not
23
understanding.
Ps.
Oh my god, been there.
The
No,
The Disney bucks.
but what I'm not understanding is that it's gonna be like Amazon Prime,
I think they're talking
or we're
about
just
like more like
speculating.
movie stuff. And
It
then-
sounds like just merchandise
and
Yeah.
for
if it- yeah,
them.
And if it
like
is merchandise,
Yeah,
it's
chance-
gonna be like their stuff.
Chances
Oh,
are that
okay.
it's just going to be a bunch of Disney
oh,
stuff.
okay, then I
No,
don't
I
care.
don't need all that.
Yeah, I don't care either. Yeah, because I mean, like
Disney-themed
I have
glue
a
gun.
coworker that goes to Disneyland. He got me Muñoz.
Mew Mew?
Mjolnir.
Mew Mew.
Mjolnir?
Mjolnir.
Mew Mew.
Mjolnir.
Mjolnir?
Mew Mew.
Mew Mew.
You guys are inappropriate.
And then what?
I'm sorry, my Norse people. God.
Oh my god. Yeah.
This
anyway.
is why we lost our international subscribers because of you guys.
Says who? Wait, how do we know that?
I don't know. Just saying shit.
Oh, no?
He's just passing it off as fact.
I know.
You're welcome.
So, what do we think of J.K. Rowling?
Scumbag.
I gotta start watching Harry Potter. It's the time of the year. It's
Two
the
different
wonderful
camps, I think.
time
I
of
don't know.
the year.
I really like Harry Potter. She's
Here comes Halloween.
she's very ignorant. And then is this about a book?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. I heard about this. Scum.
So she's been writing a series titled The Ink Black Heart under a pseudonym, Robert Galbraith.
Pseudo name.
The ink
This is
black
they,
heart.
they put it in pseudonym.
Isn't that about a dragon? I don't know.
No.
Oh, never mind.
People are noticing the plot of the newest book seems to resemble her own experiences of taking heat and losing fans for expressing transphobic views. In the book, a popular artist gets harassed for her opinions after her cartoon was criticized for being racist, ableist, and transphobic.
Fuck.
In that book.
Yeah.
Okay.
The book takes clear aim at social justice warriors and suggests that the artist was the victim of masterfully plotted, politically fueled hate campaign against her.
Yeah. And so you said it was a pseudonym, right? Like she used some fake name.
Yes.
To like a male's name to
Pen the book.
yeah, exactly. And there was also the guy's name was in relation to something ignorant as well. I can't remember what it was exactly. But yeah, I mean, we already know how she is, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just always think like just let there are people who want to be who they want to be. At the end of the day, just
So if you
why
don't
is it
want to
we're throwing
read
a
the
fit?
fucking book, don't fucking
Yeah,
buy
well,
it.
well,
That's
don't
it,
read the
man.
book, number one,
Well,
right?
yeah,
but also her comments about stuff
Okay,
can be
well,
a little
let her
much. You know?
again.
Well, for those who don't know,
So
She's ignorant.
Rowling
so?
faced backlash for supporting Maya Forstater.
who's that?
She's a researcher who lost her job over transphobic views, then posting several controversial tweets of her own, including one that mocked the term people who menstruate. Like she said, I'm sure there used to be a word for those people, wombin, wimpound, woman, and published a long statement expressing her concerns of the consequences of current trans activism. This is a very, it's definitely
Yeah.
is a very touchy subject.
Yeah.
I read the essay that she published, and of course it's very well written. She's a great writer. Like, you
Yeah.
really can't take that away from her, no matter
Yeah.
what you like. I think she kind of glossed over certain parts, especially when it comes to the education part of things, because she does have a cohesive argument. Not saying it's the right one, but she has one, and I don't think that her views should really. I don't think we should judge her work on her views, because I think everybody is entitled to their views. And it's not fair that just because she doesn't agree with something, that we have to really discard anything she's ever done or anything that she could do. I think that also something that really upsets her is that it just seems like trans acceptance has become less about accepting trans people and become more of a war on women. And that's how she sees it. From what I could read in her essay, that's what she's talking about. She just seems more like we're giving trans people more of it's less about accepting them than it is about having this war on women. That's really all I could surmise from her essay. Like I said, her believing what she believes, I don't think gives anybody a right to threaten her, because she's talked about all the death threats she's gotten, certain protesters protesting outside of her home, taking pictures of her address and posting it up.
Yeah.
You know, that everybody has that right to their privacy. And honestly, I don't even think it gives anyone a right to cancel people over their views. You don't like it, don't go.
Yeah.
You know,
well, and that's the way, right?
Yeah,
that's the right
because,
way.
It's funny because people are burning her books, right? And all it reminds me is Easy
NWA.
Yeah, Easy
Yeah.
E. Exactly.
The Beatles,
It's
actually.
like, well, at least
too.
they're buying
Yeah.
my shit.
Who
Yeah.
gives a fuck? They
They
bought the
burn it.
motherfucker.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
dumb. It's dumb. Like, obviously, excuse me. There's certain ways that people do things that shouldn't be done. You know. And again, there's the argument against some of the things that she says. You know, and I
course.
personally don't think that like certain. I think that we do need to evolve as a as a world in general, right? Like these people have existed, trans people have existed, gay people have existed. It's always just become this specific like narrowing down of like you can't be that, or it's a mental illness type of thing, and then on top of that adding all these other things.
But
So that's where it gets confusing.
That's not what she's saying. That's not what that from what I'm getting from what Jose is saying is that's not what she's saying.
That she's saying that it's an attack on women.
She's saying it's an attack on women in the sense of like the right. So what I've heard is like, let's say like the athletes, for example, right?
Mm-hmm.
We have like men that have grown into
have been men.
Right. I'm sorry. Like have been. I'm trying to explain it first.
Yeah, no, I get what you're
So
saying.
they have been men. They've grown, went through puberty, got their muscle mass, and then they transition and they want to participate in the women's sports.
Right.
Because you've grown that muscle mass and you've gotten to that point, once you like, and then you compete against the woman, yes, you're going to win.
It's much different, right?
It's different. We have different biologies. Okay, no matter what anyone wants to say, we have different biologies. My biology is not the same as your guys's.
Right.
You know.
Right.
So when it comes to things like that, I can see her point. I can see that. Am I saying that women and trans women should not, or they're women, but I'm just trying to differentiate right now, right? Women and trans women should not compete in the same sport. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that for the most part, there's some things that it just doesn't equal up. You know, it's not equal in that sense.
Yeah. So and that's conversations. Okay, there's very specific things like that, right? But there's also just general things, right? That people who aren't into sports, right, at all, have to deal with, on a constant, regular basis, or even, like interviews that you see of trans women who, like they're being asked about, their genitals, or they're being asked about things, and the reason I'm saying that specifically, right, is because I can understand the argument, right, that, for example, what you said, right, where it becomes like they feel like it's an attack on women, right, but there are people who just they identify as not what they were born as, right? So there has to be a more and that's where it becomes like all these specific things, right, start being anti-trans people because of those reasons, right? And that's where again it narrows down to other smaller things, like restrooms and even access to like the stuff that they need, like pads, for example, for people who maybe they don't identify as women, they don't identified as women at a point, but are men now, but they still go through
that too. As a biological woman, I struggle with that too. Do you think it's fun to have my needs? Okay, I get a period every freaking month, right? And so my pads have went up from I used to pay like $5 to now I'm paying like $10. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
So I struggle with that shit too.
Yes.
And I'm not saying that I'm not trying to lessen their struggle as well.
Right.
I'm just saying that in general, that's a struggle for all of us.
So it's for people, exactly.
Yeah. And at the same time, again, getting back to J.K. Rowling, I see her point and her way of thinking. She's not saying it's not okay to be trans. She's not saying that. What she's saying is that she feels like there's certain things that now women are being minimized for. I don't agree. Because I don't care. Like, none of this affects me in any way.
Yeah, because you're right.
People can be trans. You can be a woman. You can be a man. I don't care what you are. Just be respectful. That's it.
And that's the problem, though. It becomes disrespectful when you start saying certain things and the way that you say them. And there's things that I read. I can't recall at this point right now specific things. Is that where it becomes disrespectful? Just like as a woman, you would want to be treated respectfully. You have to treat trans people respectfully because they are people at the end of the day. I'm not saying you.
No.
I'm saying that it starts narrowing down to things that are just really offensive in the way those people deal with the struggles, if not. And sometimes more because of the fact that they have to transition into being a man or
in general,
vice versa.
Though, but see, and again, I don't have anything against trans people.
No, right.
I don't have anything against gay people. I don't care about anyone else because it doesn't matter to me. Whatever you do in your life is your personal life. So I do not give a shit. Just a disclaimer. I don't care. And I'm not defending J.K. Rowling. But I do defend the fact that she can say what she think and say what she wants to say. Just like I would defend the fact that if, let's say, you're a bigot and you're racist, cool. Say whatever you fucking want to say. That is your right to think that way.
And people will call you out, though, just like vice versa,
fine.
though.
But don't go out of your way to make this woman's life a living hell because you think a certain way.
Okay.
Don't be an asshole. Like, don't go to her residence. That's not okay.
Yeah.
So because you're gay, do you want people at your door?
No, of course not.
Exactly.
Right.
Same thing. So she's
Right.
thinking a
Depends what
certain
they're there
way.
to do,
Right.
right?
I mean,
D23.
D23. But you know, so but
Yeah.
for her, it's like, okay, yeah,
Yeah.
she has the right to express the things she wants to
Correct.
express.
Violence and
Doxing, I think, right? Is that what it's called?
I'm not sure, to be
Doxing?
honest.
Yes.
Yeah, none of that should be done at the end of the day.
Yeah, have a civil like conversation.
Yeah, but
Battle
just
on
also
Twitter.
consider though. But just also consider though, like people who are in a status, a platform, right? Like for example, her, they're gonna get more of that because of the fact that they are on that level, right? Like it's just the reality of it, you know. And we can say, and everybody has the everybody can do whatever they want at the end of the day, and that's ultimately part of the problem, right? I don't want that for anybody. But just know that if you say something, there are going to be all kinds of people who are going to go at you, regardless of what you say, right? Literally, I could be like, "Hi, good morning," and somebody's going to take it some fucking wrong way. You know, it's a reality of it. You know,
my coworker once told me that he told somebody like, "Hey, all right, you have a good rest of your evening."
Yeah.
And then like, the guy was like, "Well, what if I don't want that?"
Yeah,
He was
yeah.
like, all right, man.
So people are going to react. So just like she can have her opinion, people are going to have their opinions. I understand not dealing with like the anger, not dealing with the violence. That shouldn't be allowed at all.
No, yeah.
Yes.
Opinions will always
They're gonna happen.
create, and they'll always create controversy. Like
Yeah.
they'll create
Yeah.
conversation.
Yeah.
And I think that's the important part, like
Yeah.
having a conversation.
Yeah.
When it devolves from a conversation into death threats, when it devolves into picketing her, burning her books, it's move on.
Burn the books is fine.
Yeah,
She
you
don't
already
give a
bought.
fuck.
She already got the money.
motherfuckers.
Yeah, she already got the money.
Yeah, I mean, I just think that she should be entitled to her opinion, and if
She's
And
gonna hear
again-
it back. Yeah.
Yeah,
and again,
that's fine.
if like, because we all have our struggles, right? We all have our fights. As like basically having like, let's say being a woman in general, like we have our own fights too, our own struggles.
Yeah, of course.
Right?
Yeah.
Just like trans people, just like everyone in the LGBTQIA plus, right?
Yeah.
Like everyone has their struggles,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So we all have the right
Not
to
me, I'm a
voice our
straight man.
opinions. Yeah, no one gives a fuck
Yeah.
about you.
But
No
don't
one
forget
cares
you're
about
Mexican.
you.
So yeah,
I
you do
guess.
forget that a lot.
No
too.
one still cares about you.
I care
Just
about
so you know, I don't
That
give
is
a
very
shit about
true,
you.
which is not a struggle.
Yeah, it's fine.
These people leave me alone.
I care about you.
Aw, bitch.
All right.
Well, critics say her new book is hilariously self-persecuting and beyond parody.
Oh,
It's
God.
500 pages,
Oh God.
which is longer than Dune.
Okay.
One of the critics said she has published 1,000-page self-insert fan fiction where she's a victim. It's the kind of behavior you expect from a petulant teenager, not a grown adult with immense wealth and power. I get it. Don't read her shit.
Yeah.
Just let her write what she wants. It's her book.
She should have just put her name on it. I'm just saying, like,
Yeah.
you know, if you're bold, like, do it. Talk your shit.
Have you guys watched House of Dragon yet?
No.
Either or? No? I'm enjoying it.
I know you are.
I'm 2 episodes in. I really like it, and I was not expecting to like it. Like I said, Matt Smith is he's fantastic.
Yeah.
And him playing a villain is just great. I really like Matt Smith as a villain.
Don't spoil it.
Spoiler.
It's in the fucking trailer.
I
It
didn't
is,
watch the
though.
trailer.
I didn't know he was a villain though.
Yeah, I didn't know
Fuck.
I thought he was
Spoiler.
just a really, really white
man.
man.
Yeah, like they all are.
Yeah.
No, you'd be surprised.
Yeah, I'm just joking.
And
I was
that's
talking
like-
about the house
Yeah?
of
Tell
what
me
are
more.
Targaryens?
It's called Drago in it.
No.
Oh, I don't
Because this
watch
is
it.
like way in the
This
past,
is
right?
almost 200 years
Oh,
in the
yeah.
past.
Yeah.
Okay, but they still exist as a people.
Oh,
Yeah, but he's dead.
wait. I'm
in
like,
the future.
you said
Yeah,
a person, right? I'm like, well, I thought you said
Yeah.
a person, not like
what were
them.
they?
He
What were
did
they?
the
The-
Dothraki.
Were the Dothraki in it?
Wait,
Not
weren't
yet,
the
at least.
Dothraki the? Oh no, those were the Unsullied, huh?
Yes.
Okay, never mind.
Well, it's already been greenlit for season 2, but one of the showrunners has already stepped down. He will remain executive director, however, but he has signed a deal with HBO to develop new projects. So that's exciting.
Okay.
The new Evil Dead movie will not be released directly on HBO Max anymore. It's going to go to theaters first.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, so
I'm not trying to watch it in theaters. When will they understand that I don't care about the theaters experience? I want to watch it in my home where I can get really, really drunk.
You can wait
and
40
eat
days.
all the food.
I think that's what it is, right? 40 days before they.
Oh yeah, I could wait 40 days. I
Yeah.
don't give a fuck about that.
It's usually how long it takes.
Or I'll wait until like there's no one in the theater, which is nice.
Yeah, April 21st of 2023 is when that's going to be released.
By the way, some of the characters from the 2013 Evil Dead movie, is that a thing?
Yes.
Okay. They're being added to the Evil Dead game that I stopped playing. I really liked it. It was fun, but it's difficult. I'm not used to the looting stuff.
Did you get your hair cut?
I cut it, yes.
You look
And I kind of let my.
I noticed too.
I appreciate it. I let
You
my.
look
That's
good.
from both.
Yeah.
That comments from both of us.
I'm letting my beard grow a little bit, so like kind of fill it in a little bit more. Thank you, Megan. I'm totally flattered. Like blushing out here. Thank you. But they're adding David Allen.
I don't remember any of the characters' names, so
You're racist. Mia, the main character.
I remember her. I just
Was
don't
she
remember her
white?
name. Yes,
That's why he remembers.
They're all white.
they're all white.
Yeah.
No, that's
So-
the only reason why he remembers.
I just remember her because she's the main character.
And they're adding a new demon class coming in. It doesn't say. It did say something. It was like the plague causer or something like that. Something so, like the plaguer, the plague passer. I don't know. It's like it's a demon from that movie as well.
Plague Passer Honor. Got it.
Yeah. But they're adding those new characters. September 8th. I feel like it's taking too long to get updates with this game though. So it's kind of makes you lose interest.
Yeah.
They added a castle last time, and that was kind of like okay. Yeah. Evil Dead.
He's like, "But castle."
Yeah. It looks cool.
Recently, a graphic leak from within Warner Brothers breaking down the differences between HBO Max and Discovery Plus's audience. Analysis of the document suggests that Warner Brothers Discovery may be implementing a strategy to kind of lure HBO Max customers into Discovery Plus. I don't get it. You already have both of these platforms. Like, leave it alone. It's fucking working.
Yeah, then just leave it alone.
Because, I mean, I know HBO Max isn't going to be a thing next year.
Dang.
Wait, what is it? It's just gonna go away?
Discovery Plus.
I don't know what
Oh.
they're doing, but it looks like they're trying to merge them together.
We're gonna cancel it.
Document shows that HBO Max skews towards a racially diverse demographic, primarily consisting of single people and those who drive fuel-efficient hybrid vehicles
Oh my god, me.
and use social media more. While Discovery Plus's viewers use Facebook and
So old
if
people.
they use social media at all, probably share a lot of Fox News clips, primarily quote-unquote empty nesters and grandparents, while HBO subscribers don't have kids.
We don't. But we might cancel HBO Max.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Warner Brothers Discovery has been criticized for the layoffs, disproportionately removing diversity from their executive management and management staff. The cancellation of the Latina Batgirl movie didn't help at all. Although that there have been test screenings of this movie,
You keep saying that, and I don't
Well-
believe you until I see the movie.
they're calling this movie irredeemable.
I feel like that's bullshit.
It
you can
looks
literally-
bad.
Well, how? No, how? Dude, like, there's
Okay,
been
well-
literally
Okay, he
nothing
heard
about
Latina.
it.
No,
He
no,
heard
no, no.
Latina.
Here's the thing.
Batgirl is what I
Here's the thing. They're not allowed. I mean, this is later in the show.
Oh.
But,
What are we
how-
talking about?
Oh, actually, this part.
Oh, okay.
Well, they figured out what Michael Keaton's character is in it because people have seen the movie.
Wasn't he the Batman? that
Michael
spoilers?
Keaton's role
Oh.
in Batgirl has been revealed by someone who saw the latest cut of the film. He's playing an age-appropriate Bruce Wayne who is retired as Batman. He's not in it that much, but he pops in to help and advise. So he's just, he's there for basically the name, I guess. Multiple people have described the movie as an expensive CW pilot with a good action set piece at the end. That seems to be the general consensus that
Okay.
it is just a very expensive CW show. It's also a lighter Batman that he
But
was in the Tim
CW
Burton
shows
films.
were pretty. Flash was pretty decent. I mean, it got a little recycled a lot, but it was pretty decent. Anyway, doesn't matter. Go.
So, like I said, it's also a lighter Batman that he was in the Burton films. And with Batgirl having been used as a tax write-off for HBO Max or Warner Bros. Discovery, it makes it very difficult for them to release the movie for profit, at least. It's not impossible, but they have been holding screenings with what they have of the movie. Even though last week the directors mentioned how that movie it's not done. And they even mentioned like it's not releasable, quote unquote. So what we're getting is just no visual effects, none of that.
Okay.
Aquaman 2 has also been delayed.
Right.
And it seems that Michael Keaton's cameo in that has been replaced by Batfleck instead. Still no reports to restore the Snyderverse, so.
Yeah.
Gal Gadot will be returning as Wonder Woman in 2023, and she's going to be appearing in Shazam. And it says that it might be a little more than a cameo. But talent agents are advising actors who want to work with Warner Brothers to stay away. Like, that's where it's gotten.
Like, to stay away from
Warner Brothers, from working with Warner Brothers and all their movies. Because right now, Warner Brothers has lost a lot of credibility with the film industry after canceling this movie.
Yeah.
You know, because it is a movie that is practically made.
Yeah. Why not just release it? And then on top of that, the whole thing with Ezra Miller still. And like now I don't know if you're gonna talk about that. Okay, so I'll just wait.
Well, multiple reports have also said that Dan Lin has had meetings to take over the DC superhero film division as their very own Kevin Feige.
Yeah.
Dan Lin has produced great superhero movies such as Aladdin, the Lego movie, and he might be the new DC chief.
Wait, Aladdin, the live action Aladdin?
How is that the superhero?
How is that a
Yes.
superhero?
No, I'm just like I don't see that he has any.
Oh, you're being
experience in
sarcastic.
The Lego
Got it.
movie?
the Lego movie.
That was a good movie.
Yeah. Aladdin was
Everything
actually
is
pretty
awesome.
good too.
Everything is awesome. I started hearing myself.
Walter Hamada will be leaving. I mean, Batman villain David Zaslav has said that he is in search of his very own Kevin Feige, and maybe he's found him. I say give it to Greg Berlanti.
I don't know who that is.
He's the one that did all the CW shows, like created that whole universe, basically that whole interconnected universe.
Yeah.
Because he knows the material.
Yeah.
He has the experience. He's
Yeah.
done it before, and the CW shows were successful.
They were. Yeah.
But I mean, look, Lynn is reportedly a fan of DC, so we'll see what he's got.
Okay.
But
We'll see how it goes. It's just DC. Whatever.
professional garbage person. Ezra Miller is said to have met with Warner Brothers Discovery executives in an effort to save the Flash. Although details are being kept under wraps, the positive reception of test screenings seems that Miller isn't going anywhere, except to hide from the police.
Yeah. I think I've decided I'm not gonna watch it.
I think so.
Yeah.
I'm going to watch it.
Of course you are.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait for it to come out on HBO Max. I really don't.
I'm not going to go
And-
to theaters.
Yeah.
And I mean, if I feel bad because there
I think
is a
maybe I will
cast, there is a cast of people that deserve their
Yeah.
work to be shown.
Yeah.
And it sucks that it is being ruined by one person.
Yeah. But they're the movie's about them is the problem.
Yeah,
you know?
but because I want to see Sasha Kaye as Superwoman, Supergirl. She's Supergirl, right? Yeah, Supergirl.
I don't know who's who anymore.
Yeah, like I want to see what she does. I want to see Michael Keaton's Batman.
You want to see 3 Flashes,
I mean,
2 Flashes, 2 Ezra Millers.
no.
They are in the movie
I know.
twice, right? Okay.
I thought there was 3 of them, and somebody pointed out that one was Sasha Kaye, and I felt bad.
Yeah. That was me. I pointed that out. I'm like, no, that wasn't him.
Yeah.
Them.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Megan, you like the Joker scene, right, in the Batman?
The Batman.
Yes.
What's
Barry
the
Keoghan
Batman?
as the Joker in
Who?
the Batman. Barry Keoghan.
Yeah.
So how about an entire show?
No, I'm good. Wait, actually, we'll see. What kind of show? What are we doing?
Well, sources have reported that Joker and Scarecrow would be appearing in the Penguin show, but now it looks like Joker is getting his own spin-off.
He wasn't bad. He wasn't bad.
Do you need a TV show?
I don't need a TV show, but he wasn't bad.
How about a Joaquin Phoenix,
No, I
Lady
don't want
Gaga-led movie?
I don't want that.
Musical.
Okay, I'd rather it's a TV show than the Lady Gaga anything. Thanks.
Sources say that Taika Waititi will not be returning to Thor 5. It was such a lackluster reception for Thor that Taika just doesn't want to do it anymore.
They kind of have to close the chapter on Thor.
His trilogy, or
Well, I honestly thought this was going to be the end of Thor, as I don't know. I just think that they need to close chapters. Like they've closed some big ones, yes, but at what point?
no, we leave Hemsworth. Yeah.
Okay.
We leave Hemsworth where he is. Thank you very much.
No, it could have ended. Guardians is ending, which is good.
Oh yeah, it's good to have an ending.
Yeah.
Like, you have something to
Yeah.
work towards. You have a story you're telling, and once that story's told, you're done.
And there's a lot of other characters, you know.
Yeah, very
that
much
we can
so.
get. So,
But
I mean,
we're gonna get.
I mean, it's not gonna be
or Thunder,
Taika. Love and Thunder.
Yeah.
Because they're both still there.
Do you guys remember that scene in Black Panther 2? Of course you remember.
Of course.
Where Namor is emerging from the water.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, one person who's apparently a little unhappy with the casting is the artist who drew Namor, Mike Deodato Jr. He posted a picture of that shot of Namor emerging from the water and a bare-ass picture of himself next to it and wrote in a caption, "You can tell somebody screwed things up when a character from a movie looks in worse shape than the 60-year-old artist who drew him."
That's pretty fucked up.
That is very fucked up.
Yeah. Fuck that guy.
Yeah, after Backlash, you removed the post, but...
Well, you already said it,
Yeah.
bitch. It's already on the fucking internet. Like, see, it's so stupid. Like, people don't have to say shit like that, you know? At the end of the day, like, it's already happening. It's happened. It's in the movie. And why is it a big-ass deal that it's a different guy's body type now, too? You know? It's so stupid. Stupid.
Agreed. In an interview...
That guy's hot. Anyway, Namor's hot. Anyway.
In an interview, Huerta admitted that he did not know how to swim before accepting the role. He said, "They asked me if I knew how to swim. I replied that I had never drowned and went back to my managers." Of course I didn't say anything then because they weren't going to give me the role. We had to explain to them through my lawyer in the United States that this is how Mexicans are. We never say no.
Wait, but you can learn how to swim. Like, like that's the good thing, you know? Like, you can learn how to swim, you know?
You know do you guys watch Sons of Anarchy?
No. He did.
I didn't like it, but the main character didn't know how to ride a motorcycle when he got the role.
Oh.
It shows. How did you guys feel about John Krasinski as Reed Richards?
I liked it. Yeah, but yeah.
Yeah, well, too bad.
Yeah, I know. Seriously, too bad. Yeah, because I know what he's going to say. That's what I'm saying. Go.
No, do you want to do this?
No, I don't even know the person's name. So
Devin Faraci, the former editor-in-chief of Birth, Movies, and Death, went on a podcast and said that Marvel is in serious talks with Penn Badgley from the Netflix show You to take the role.
Really?
Yes.
real quick, that's not sexy. I don't care what that man thinks.
That's Walter White.
Isn't that the guy that...
Yes, but it looks like Walter White.
It looks like Walter White. Do you see him? This is what he says. He looks in better shape than this guy, the Namor.
No.
I'm like, okay.
I guess.
Sorry, I turned up the brightness.
He's saying show it to the camera.
Oh, well, it's just a picture off the internet, though. So I didn't want to share it. He looks like an alien, first of all. He looks like something coming out of a cocoon.
He's not in bad shape.
Yeah, you don't
but
make fun of
also,
people's
like,
body types, Simon.
I don't give a fuck. Fuck that guy. He already made fun of somebody else. You
You're
go to
like
hell.
body shaming someone else.
Fuck that guy.
That 60-year-old
You're-
man.
This guy looks hella sexy on the left. Namor.
No, he looks good, but
Yeah.
the other guy doesn't look bad either. For a 60-year-old man, he looks good. He's
Okay.
in shape.
Okay.
But this guy over
Okay.
here looks better. I'm just saying.
Okay.
Or Namor. Namor looks
Namor does.
I don't know his name. I'm sorry.
Tenoch Huerta.
Tenoch.
Jis.
He also mentioned that they're not going to diversify the Fantastic Four. He said the guys that Marvel have been talking to, the guys that Marvel have been talking to about it are all white guys. That guy, Penn Badgley from the show You, he probably has the role already. They're going with the standard, and he's terrific, by the way. That's a good choice, but they're going very classical.
That's cool. I don't mind.
Yeah.
I don't think Jaime's going to watch it.
Well, it's a Fantastic Four. As long as they do it right, then
He's
I don't
not going to
mind.
watch it. He's going to be like, there is no woman. Was it?
There is a woman, though.
There is no gay woman of color.
There's no trans woman of color.
Trans woman of color in this. I'm never going to watch it. Just like he hates Brie Larson.
I do hate Brie Larson.
See, I hate her too, but I actually like Captain Marvel.
Some think that the casting might be announced around the D23 Expo.
Go.
Yeah.
Isn't that this weekend?
Yeah, September 10th, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, September 10th is
Next
going to be the
weekend,
Marvel
next weekend.
Showcase.
Next
That
week.
is next
Yeah,
Sunday, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe Saturday. I don't know. But next weekend. So we're going to be trying something different and splitting the show into 2 episodes this week. The first show will be everything we just did, the news and all of this. And we plan on dividing the second episode into like a conversation. Just so I could put this down and we could talk.
Cool.
And
Oh.
about anything from conspiracy theories, video games, TV shows, hauntings, cryptids. It's just a free-for-all. Whatever you have to say. So tune in next episode where we will talk about aliens and our thoughts on the truth being out there. Till
Yes.
The fuck?
You guys have anything else to add?
No, I'm good.
All right. Have a week.
Okay.